Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a flat iron tutorial. I'll be going into detail of what products I use and my method that I use to achieve straight, flowy, shiny hair. So if you're interested, then please stay tuned. I have already washed and deep conditioned my hair, and that is the base to a really good flat iron is nice clean hair. So get out your favorite shampoo and make sure you thoroughly shampoo and cleanse your scalp and your strands so that you can have a flawless iron out. Okay, you don't want no greasy hair. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to detangle my hair. I'm going to start off with a wide tooth comb, and I am going to spray my hair with It's a 10 before I go through and detangle my hair. So I'm just going to put this in here to detangle the hair. So I'm always start at my ends and work my way up. So we have thoroughly detangled our hair. Now I'm going to add in a couple of more leave-ins. I like to put this Design Essentials Bamboo and Silk leave-in conditioner in my hair. I will list all the products used in the description below. And you don't want to put too much. My hair is pretty dense, so that's why I need that amount. But make sure you don't put too much leave-in in your hair because you don't want your flat iron to be weighed down. So another rule of thumb is when I add leave-ins, I always go through and comb it through so we can make sure we got it in there pretty good. And I always lift up my nape, lift up my hair and make sure I get my nape, and I spray my nape just to make sure we got that area with product on it. I know that's an area that people forget about sometimes. And then I'm also going to add a little bit of water and setting lotion in here. The setting lotion is diluted, so it's like half setting lotion, half water. So I'm going to spray just a little bit in my hair because I like setting lotion. And then I'm going to put some Nairobi foam, about 2 pumps. Put that in my hair and rub it on like this little part that I got going on that's not straight, but it's okay. We'll fix the parting later. And like I said, go ahead and work it through with your comb. I'm going to take a little bit of Rusk oil. You can put this on dry or damp hair. I like using it on damp hair when I am flat ironing. Well, I use it quite often. It just depends on how I'm feeling that day, but I like using it on damp hair. And work that in as well. I want my ends to be hydrated, so I'm just gonna put a little bit more, put it on my ends, and that's it. I'm going to take this little wrap thing that I got from my local beauty supply store, put this on, and I am going to sit underneath a hooded dryer for about an hour. It'll probably take my hair about an hour and some change to dry, so I'm gonna get underneath the hair dryer and then I'll be back. Okay, so I just got from underneath the hair dryer. I am showing you that on the left hand side I've already flat ironed my hair, and on the right hand side that is just hair that has been dry underneath the hair dryer. I really like to put that wrap thing on my hair, as you can see, because it really helps to make sure that the top of your hair is flattened, which really helps if you're like post 6 weeks relaxer and trying to flat iron your hair. So it does a little bit of work for you, so I really enjoy that. Right here I am sectioning off my hair. I usually do put my hair in 4 sections when I am flat ironing. So I already sectioned off the front part, and I'm going to section off the back, and I'm going to prepare to flat iron. The flat iron I'm using today is by Paul Mitchell. This is the only flat iron I own. I love this flat iron. I have had this flat iron for maybe 10 years. So if I can find one that's similar, because I doubt they sell this same exact model, I will put it in the description box below. It is a ceramic iron, and I am flat ironing, as you see, on 360 degrees. That is normally where I keep my flat iron. If I curl my hair, it's on 360. If I flat iron my hair, it's on 360. It does not move from that. I never go any higher than that. There's just no need. As you see in the video, as I am flat ironing and I'm taking off sections, my sections are not super thin. You do not need super thin sections in order to get a really nice flat iron. You don't. And I'm also going to be using the chase method. As you see, I flat iron my roots first, and sometimes I'll go over my roots once or twice. And then for the remaining length of my hair, I only pass through with the flat iron once. I try not to go over the ends of my hair with a flat iron too many times, because I don't want to cause any unnecessary damage to the ends of my hair. So as you see, as I take that top part of my hair and I put a little tension on it. I mean, it's not really, I'm not pulling my hair tight, but it is pretty taut. I am putting some tension on it, and I am flat ironing that root. That helps to make sure that your roots are flat. And then at the end, I use the chase method with the brush. Today I'm using the brush because I cannot find my rat tail comb, but usually I use a rat tail comb. I prefer a rat tail comb, but you can use whatever you have on hand or whatever you feel comfortable with. So as you see, I'm going to hold my hair pretty taut, and I'm going to go over it. It looks like twice or once. No, I just went over my roots once that time. And then I'm chasing with the brush, and I would normally use a rat tail comb. So when you're doing the chase method, you want to make sure your hair is thoroughly detangled, so you do not start the brush down your hair and causing any unnecessary breakage, because it's not thoroughly detangled, and chasing it with the flat iron. So just make sure you're careful, you're taking your time, and that your hair is thoroughly detangled. If you start gliding that brush down and it starts stopping because there's a tangle, just stop where you're doing, stop with the flat ironing, detangle the hair thoroughly, and then proceed to do whatever you were doing. And as you see, my hair is nice and shiny. It still has bounce. It has a lot of movement. And yeah, this is how I flat iron my hair. I do not really like flat ironing my hair, to be completely honest. It is like a chore to me. I rather roll my hair up and keep it moving, but from time to time I will flat iron it, and this is how I flat iron. I know a couple of my subscribers have been asking me to do a flat iron tutorial, so here you go. This is my flat iron tutorial. And as you see, this looks like my last piece, and we're just going to go over that piece as I've been going throughout my whole head. This is how I flat iron my whole head. It's the same thing over and over. I am just brushing my hair just to show you the movement and the shine. I'm going to add some Rusk Argan Oil to my hair just to add a little bit more shine and hydration. I love this oil. It is super lightweight.